Hey, what's going on, NBA fans? It's your boy Mike here, coming at you with another video. It is almost, thankfully, the end of the All-Star break, which some of you may know as a nice little week-long break from basketball, and those of you who are like me know as the frickin' longest week of the year as you desperately wait for your team to come back and play some more basketball, especially since Embiid and Simmons didn't even play in the All-Star game. Oh, it's been a very long week for me. Alright, it's been a long week with school, but, you know, basketball's coming back soon. It's all good. Everything's all good. So, I'm okay. I'm holding it in there, guys. I'm holding in. Waiting for Thursday when basketball's back. I mean, it's really back Wednesday, but the Sixers are back Thursday, and that's my team, you know what I'm saying? But, look, we're not here to talk about that today, because even though the All-Star Week has mostly been pretty unmemorable, the weekend itself and the events were yawn, to say the least, the NBA has recently announced the Hall of Fame finalists for 2021, and I've got the list here in front of me. I hope I'm not going to forget anyone here, but let me tell you who was on the list. We have Rick Adelman, Chris Bosh, Michael Cooper, Paul Pierce, not really sure who that scrub is, I just know D Wade's better than him, that's all I know about that guy. Bill Russell as a coach, obviously, because no shit, the dude's been in the Hall of Fame as a player for a very long time. Jay Wright, Yolanda Griffith, my bad, who's a gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist, two-time. Lauren Jackson, who is the WNBA's three-time MVP. Marianne Stanley, who is a WNBA Coach of the Year. And then the previous finalists who didn't make it before are Letta Andrews, who is the all-time winningest high school coach, which is absolutely insane. Tim Hardaway, senior obviously, Marquise Johnson, Ben Wallace, and Chris Webber. Now there are several names who stand out here. Many of these are pretty much guaranteed to make it in. Alright, Paul Pierce, first off, Paul Pierce is going to make it in this year. I don't think that's a question. It would be absolutely hilarious to me if Paul Pierce somehow didn't make it in this year. Like, he's going to, but, like, I could just imagine if the voters decided to troll Paul Pierce and not put him in the Hall this season, it would be the funniest thing ever. I just wish that would happen, even though I know it's not going to. Alright, Rick Adelman is probably going to get in. He's the 9th winningest coach in NBA history. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. Chris Bosh is an 11-time All-Star and 2-time champion, so it'd be pretty crazy if he didn't get in this year. And then you got players like, let me see, Jay Wright. I did say Jay Wright, yeah. 2-time NCAA champion, Villanova coach. Dude, I thought you had to be retired to get into the Hall of Fame, so that surprises me a little bit. Not sure what the deal with that is, but I don't know too much about coaching. Lauren Jackson, I would be shocked if she doesn't get in. 3-time MVP, like, that's pretty huge. And then the other guys, alright, the big one, the other one, is Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace should have gotten inducted into the Hall of Fame on his first attempt. He should have gotten inducted into the Hall of Fame any time between his first attempt and now. I don't know how this man is not in the Hall of Fame already. It makes me so frustrated. Ben Wallace was a monster. One of the worst offensive players of all time, but he was a monster on defense. He is arguably the best defensive player of all time. He won 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, which is the most all-time, tied with Dikembe Mutombo. This dude's incredible. I can't believe Ben Wallace is not in the Hall of Fame, and it just goes to show you how much the NBA media and the fans respect offense over defense. They care more about scoring than they care about defense. Ben Wallace should be a Hall of Famer. It is not a question, okay? Not a question. As for the other people in here who I very much expect to make it in, I can't speak much on the non-players, like Letta Andrews, even Marquise Johnson, I don't really know anything about, and Yolanda Griffith, really don't know about at all. Bill Russell might make it in. I mean, he was the first black coach in NBA history. That's freaking huge. And I think one of those years he coached the Celtics while still being a player, which is kind of insane. And they won the title that season. Absolutely nuts. Michael Cooper has 5 championships and 5 All-NBA teams. All-NBA first teams, that is, for defense, and he won a Defensive Player of the Year. dude's a monster. Even if he was like the 4th best player on the Showtime Lakers for the most part, that's still crazy to win 5 titles. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in. Tim Hardaway, 5-time All-Star, he's whatever. He didn't have a long career, so he's kind of iffy. And Chris Webber was a beast, but I believe he had some legal issues back in his day, some sus stuff going on with him, so I'm really not sure about Chris Webber, although talent-wise I would say he should get in. But above anyone else, we're talking order. Paul Pierce is number 1 for getting in, of players anyway, then Chris Bosh, and then Ben Wallace. And honestly, I'd have Ben Wallace above Chris Bosh. Ben Wallace needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I will scream it till the heavens. I will be incredibly upset if he does not make it in this season. This dude needs to be a Hall of Famer. NBA, I can't believe you didn't induct this man years ago. Get your crap together, please. And that's really all I have for this video, alright? This video, I mean, all the finalists, you know, it's interesting to have this information, but the Ben Wallace thing, that's the one I really care about, okay? I need Ben Wallace to be in the Hall of Fame. He should have been in there so long ago. It's crazy, alright? So that is all I've got for you in this video today, y'all. If there's somebody who is not inducted as a Hall of Fame finalist this year who you think should have been, let me know in the comments, because there's a whole lot of people. Like, there's nobody I can think of, but I also don't know a whole lot about, like, who else would be eligible, who might have a chance. So let me know in the comments if you know of anybody else who should have been a finalist this season. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.